All right, welcome back. Well, today's project is building a chicken brooder, which I've already started. Now I'm gonna walk you through how I did that. There's a YouTube page talks about, I think it's Luna Acres, talks about a $30 brooder. And we are gonna duplicate that, but for free. I know, we're probably gonna end up spending some money somewhere, and no, this is not clickbait, but gonna take some recycled products and see if we can make a brooder for close to nearly free, and we'll see how it goes. So stick around and we'll walk you through the process. This is from lunaacres.com and their YouTube page. All right, so basically what we did is we have some leftover plywood. This is 3/4 inch plywood, and this other is 1/2 inch plywood. So they're different, but you can still make it work. Like the directions said, we went 2 inches from the edge and marked the line, and then we went 1 foot, and that's where the slots are gonna intersect. Well, because the wood over here is 3/4 inch, we had to take that width and put 3/4 inch width right here. So that puts us at 2 3/4 inches. So that gives you the 3/4 inch slot in between for them to intersect. Then if you come over here, we did the same thing. We took 2 inches from the edge, and then we measured 2.5 inches, and that gives you the 1/2 inch slot for the 1/2 inch plywood to go through. We still kept the same 1 foot so that it intersections and interlocks. So just like the directions in the video they share, and we cut them at the same time. We took a chisel and popped out the edge, and then I trimmed it up with my Black & Decker tool. So after you cut all 4 pieces, we just take it and you line up the slots, and it just intersects just like that. So at this point, we have no money invested. This is just leftover plywood, and it creates a nice little box for our chicks that are coming in April. Now, part 2 of this is where it gets a little bit interesting. So we're gonna do a little bit of country ingenuity. Okay, so we're gonna take a piece of leftover wood that we had from some shelving, and we're gonna actually put it, and I'll get you close for that, and that's where we're gonna hang the heat lamp inside, and that's also gonna act as a little bit more security for the top of the brooder. Then our plan is to take this old screen that we have, and we're gonna cut the screening off of it. All right, so today we are going to pick up where we left off last time, and we're gonna be building the door for the brooder. So we have a 2x4 left over from a previous project, and I have some other pieces of 2x4, which we originally were gonna use the 1x3s over there, but I think the 2x4s will be a little bit more substantial. Okay, so that first measurement for the width of the brooder was 46. Measure 46 across for this one. All right, so those 46-inch pieces should fit across, and this will give you an idea of how that's gonna look. And then we're gonna take the other pieces, measure it out, and cut them to length. Then we're gonna be using our Craig jig to make the brooder door. So one thing I'm gonna do, because I've got that extra board back here that's going to hold the heating lamp. I'm actually gonna have this 2x4 kind of hang off the edge a little bit and see that lip. And that's gonna allow me to be able to use this as a handle. So we're gonna measure this, make sure that it's square. We're sitting right at 26 and about 26 and a quarter. And about 26 and a quarter. So that seems to be our measurement for these sides. All right, men out there, I know your wife always gives you a hard time about hanging on to your scrap wood, but this is a great example because at this point, I have bought nothing. I've got this pile of leftover wood that I keep. I've got it in this trash can left over. I've got it in the corner over there. And just so happens that we've got a piece of wood that's gonna help us make that 26 and a quarter length. So it's paying off that I saved all my scrap wood. All right, there's our 4 2x4s that are cut. And now I'm looking for, I know I've got some L brackets. There's 1, there's 2. All right, so this is gonna help secure that back piece where the heating lamp's gonna hang. And 4 screws that's gonna help anchor it in. So again, our money spent is still 0. We're doing pretty good. And now we get to use the Craig jig to make the pocket holes.
As you're going.
Well, and we found these hinges. And here we're just connecting the hinges to the door frame we just built. Now we're fitting the window screen and cutting the excess off. And now we're attaching that window screen with our 1/2-inch staples. All right, so I hope you're rooting for us because we are still at zero cost. That is the window screen from an old window that we used. We stapled it. Well, actually, I take that back. So far, our only cost has been, we had to buy staples. 1/2-inch staples. There you go. So far, our only cost right there, staples. That's through a knot. All right, moment of truth. Woo! Wow. Yes. Look at that. And we added this last minute addition. We notched a 1x3. So now we can have it as a stand to hold the door open. And we change out the food or whatever we need to do. All right, that concludes our chicken brooder. We spent some money on the staples. We did not have staples, so I even put a little handle right here, like a lip, and then it kind of intersects there. But just some finishing touches on there, and man, just very impressed with our our job, because we set out to do a task, and I didn't think it could be done, and we proved ourselves wrong. So there you go, chicken brooder, ready for our baby chicks coming in April. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And if you've got any tips or comments, leave them below. I appreciate you guys tuning in. See you next time.
Hit the subscribe and channel.